So guys, now we will see how to load element using HTML. Okay, so we will just go into this Selenium official website, selenium.org, I guess. Yeah, selenium.dev. Okay, so you can clearly see there are so many options. Okay, so if you wanna see the source code, you just need to right click on it and go into the inspect option. Okay, and it will open this kind of section, and this is all the HTML codes. Okay, and you can also print the source code using Selenium as well, so we will see that later on. Anyway, so you can clearly see we have this download option. Okay, so just click on this arrow and go into this download option, and you can clearly see this is a nav item. The class is nav item and it is referring to the download section. Okay, anyways, so we will just copy this line from here and paste it over here and just change the link with selenium.dev. Okay, so yep, now let's minimize the screen a little bit, and then yeah, that's fine. Now let's run this cell. You can see it opened this Chrome browser and it loaded the selenium .dev website, right? So we want to click on this download option, right? So we will just right click on it. Okay, we have opened this over here, so we have to right click on that, and since we already know the name, that is downloads, so we don't need to write the ID of it, or we don't need to find the class name or ID of downloads. Okay, because we already know the name and it is not repeated in the browser, so we can obviously just search with the name, but it is not recommended. Always search for always search with the ID name or class name. Since we don't have any IDs for downloads, so we can search with the text, that is downloads, right? So I'll just make a variable that is download, and that will be driver dot find element. You can see there are so many options, like find element by class name. In case if you find the class name, then find element by ID, which is mostly recommended, because if you find the ID of that section, always search with that ID. Okay, because it is unique in the total web page, it cannot be repeated. So that's why always try to search with the ID. And there is find element by link text, then name. We will choose this link text option because downloads is a link and the text is downloads. Okay, so and remember, this is a case sensitive, so always write the appropriate word, and then we have to click on that, right, to open the download section. So download dot click. Okay, that's it. Now if I run it, you can see it opened the download section automatically, right? And now we have this search option over here. So let's go into over here and let's make it smaller. I guess I have to increase the size a little bit to get the search option. Yep, that's fine. So now let's go into the search option. Okay, I have to maximize the screen so that I can read it properly. Find a class name actually. So we have this search name over here, right? And you can see it has this ID, right, and the class as well. So always remember, always choose the ID first in the first case, and if you don't find the ID, then choose the class name. Okay, so we will just copy this ID from here, and let's go into the yep, just go into this cell and just write over here, search is equals to driver dot find element by ID. Okay, and the ID is this thing, right? So after searching for that, we have to pass a text. For example, we want to search for test. Okay, so let me close this one, and if you search for test in the main browser, you can see it opened this kind of section, right? So anyways, we have to send the test over there, right? So for that, we have to import one more thing, that is key. So we will just write over here from selenium dot webdriver dot common and then dot keys, and from there we have to import the keys. Okay, that's it. Now let's run this cell, and now we will use these keys. Okay, so search dot send keys, because we imported the keys, so we have to send the keys, right? And in the parentheses we have to write the text which we want to search, that is test. okay, and after it will actually send that word test to the section. That means it will write the test over here. Okay, that's it. Now we have to click on that the search option, or we can press enter, right? So to press enter, the enter is actually name is return, right? So we have to write search dot send underscore keys, and that will be actually keys dot return. Okay, that's it. Now if I run it, okay, so we are getting this error. That is because we choose the wrong ID. So let's increase the size again, and let's see why we choose the wrong ID. Okay, actually I think we choose the table ID, right? So we have to choose the input section ID because we want to pass something over there. So the ID of the input section is this thing, right? So GSC hyphen I, then ID1. Anyway, so I just copy this one and paste it over here. That's it. Now let's rerun this cell. You can see it automatically search for the keyword test, right? So let's see what it is actually doing. So it first search for the ID, that is this one. Okay, that is the ID for the input section where we will write the test. Okay, then it send the test word on that section. Okay, and after sending the test word on that section, we are pressing the enter key from our keyboard, right? Obviously you can also, after sending the key or word that is test, you can also click on this option. Okay, for that you just need to search for the ID of that section as well. So I'll just choose this one, and you can see it is actually icon. Okay, so it's better recommended that you should choose the enter option. Okay, so now let's minimize the screen a bit, and now we will see how to download the source code. Okay, so we already saw that this is the source code, right? So we will see how to download that particular source code. Okay, so to download the source code, for example, after opening this download section, we want to print the source code of that particular section. Okay, so to do that, you just need to write only one thing, that is print, and in the parentheses we have to write driver dot page source. Okay, that's it. Now if I run it, you can see it click on the download option, and then it printed the total source code. That is obviously the HTML code. You can see it is HTML, and you can also save that in a text file into your device. We will see that in our later videos. So in this way you can get the total source code in one click. Okay,